I want to ask you the question, man. Which new hire, head coach, has the most pressure in this upcoming season? And I want to start with Marcus. We're going to give Marcus the opportunity to get this thing kicked off. Tell us who it is, Marcus, and tell us why you feel that way.
I feel like it's Lane Kiffin. And I would say it's Lane Kiffin because average is not good enough at LSU right now. They are expecting you to be legendary. And they're asking Lane to do something that Lane has never did as a head coach. Let's go out and let's go out and win national championship.
Yeah, I love it.
So my whole thing is it's a lot of pressure on Lane Kiffin to go out and produce fast. I think other coaches have the benefit of coming in, trying to figure it out, just figuring out their situation, like Arkansas with the coach from Memphis. I think he has a chance to come and figure out his situation. I think we're going to be lenient on Golish. I think we want to see some type of proof of concept or some type of change and turnover, but I think we will be patient with Golish, and but I think right now Lane Kiffin, I think by a mile, has a whole bunch of pressure.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
All right, Marcus is going Lane Kiffin. Bubba, who you got?
Yeah, same answer. It's Lane Kiffin. He's got to make a playoff push this year, and overall in all of college football, it's probably Matt Campbell because he's taken over a perennial 10-win program that had one bad year and fired their head coach. And he just signed a 2-prospect recruiting class. So it's Kiffin and Matt Campbell.
I don't know if he signed it. They signed it and he did it after he got there. So I don't know if you could put that on him.
Well, they're expecting 10 wins.
Well, yeah, they are, but I don't know if we can put that signing class on him. I honestly feel
it's not it. I didn't say it was his fault. I just said that's the situation he's walking into.
Yeah, it is. It is a situation you're walking into. That is very true. Tess, who you got?
Oh man, I'm gonna surprise some of y'all probably, but I'm gonna say one Alex Golish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one Alex Golish at Auburn, man. Simply because this offense has not worked, right? It is a must for him to make this offense better, right? And when I mean better, I mean significantly better. You cannot get this job at Auburn as an offensive mind or offensive guru or whatever you want to call them. You can't get that job and sustain this job at Auburn without putting a liable offense on the field, a viable offense on the field, rather. And we have not seen that done in 5 years from some guys who had some pretty decent offenses before they got here. And then, the coach that we had for the longest, he left and went to another school and put up one of the best offenses in the country. So that seems to be an Auburn thing, and that's kind of like a curse that's going on with us right now. And he's tasked with breaking that in the eyes of the administration, and I know in the eyes of the fans. I know every Auburn fan here and probably every Auburn fan on this panel. It's like, hey man, we love you. We like everything that you're saying, but you need to produce.
Okay. Bringing a guy right here from Auburn Addicts. I got DC Wolf. DC, how you feeling, my guy?
Excellent.
On, DC?
What's up, man? What's up, guys?
All right, I'm gonna bring in. I want to get tight. Who you got? Tight. Who are you saying is the guy?
I would have gone, LSU off, precursory review, but he got something to work with. I think his recruiting class is still like a number 11, but I got to go back to Matt Campbell. I'm gonna tell you, the man has an overall winning percentage of 60%, 57% at Iowa State. I think the best bowl win he got, I think they won the Fiesta Bowl one year, some kind of how at Iowa State, but they won a Pop-Tart Bowl and they won a Liberty Bowl, and he's like 3 and 4 in bowls in his career. He's replacing a man with almost a 70% winning percentage. And not only do they have only 2 signees, and I guarantee those guys are either highly compensated or their mama, daddy, and 3 other generations went to Penn State. I looked it up. On 3, has rated 166 teams.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Colgate is number 166. Right after them is Penn State, and they're not ranked.
Wow.
Notice they're only 130-something FBS teams, so this is behind FCS. Now it's going to get better. They're going to get their recruiting class up, but the portal hadn't even opened yet. See, James Franklin, and I'm at war with Penn State over this, and I'm at war with Notre Dame. Check me out daily. I know I'm getting to that here. James Franklin, I think he's at 27, and he has 23 recruits. And he's about to suck some of the kids out of Happy Valley to Virginia. And I think he's going to do well because the ACC sucks. Anyway, so I'm going Matt Campbell by a long shot. And honorable mention to, a guy I know he had to take the job, but Jamarcus Shepard going to Oregon State is get that money, brother. That's all I can say. Get that money because you're going to need it.
Okay. DC. Which coach are you saying? Which coach are you saying has the most pressure going into their first year? New hire head coach. It's the most pressure going into their first year at the new school.
I would say Summerall at Florida. Because me and DC on the same way.
Yeah,
they've been through the G5 thing, man, and it's like they just put the thing on rewind and hit play again. In some of the fans' eyes, he could be a better coach. But I don't think he has much leeway because they've been through this process of getting a G5 guy before. So if it starts to look like it's going downhill, the fans going to be like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? Another Sun Belt, whoever. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's under pressure because of the job Mr. Billy did before him.
All right. So, yeah, I got to agree. Me and DC on the same way. I think it's Summerall. But I think it's Summerall from a different perspective. Got the easy
job.
Who?
Napier. Then he take the job.
Yeah, he took that at JMU. Yeah, Napier got the job at JMU. Yeah, I think Summerall probably has the hardest, and the hardest. I'm not gonna say the hottest hot seat, but the most pressure out of all of them. For the simple fact because I don't think he's ever walked into a situation that is as messed up as Florida.
Is Florida that messed up though?
I think Florida's that messed up, bro. I think Florida got legitimate problems.
It's more jacked up than Penn State.
If you listen to them and you listen to Strickland, who's the AD there, and how people feel about Strickland and everything and how this hire went, I think a lot of people are sitting there like, man, you gotta win now, bro. I'm not sitting here saying he doesn't have fans in that Florida in that Florida in that Florida fan base or people that believe in him, but I don't think he is the one that people wanted in like the first option. Just think about it. Think about it. You wanted the news from the beginning was it was gonna be Lane Kiffin from the jump. Everybody's excited about Lane Kiffin. Florida fans went to the Ole Miss game saying we came here to see our new coach. We came here to see the guy that's gonna be coaching us next year. You know what I'm saying? And then at the last minute for it to break down like it did, and for you to get into that situation like that, it just feels as if, like, man, if you don't come out here and be off the charts, and put something on the field for people to see what could happen, I think it's gonna be crazy. If he does not, and it does not work out the way it is, I think they could be in a situation where they could be, if he doesn't win in the next couple of years, they could potentially be looking for another coach. But they may give him time to get it right. Who knows? But I just know I think he has the most the most pressure. I could go Alex Golesh. I could have went Alex Golesh in that situation. Because you can look at it from the perspective of people was like, oh, it was gonna be John Summerall the whole time. But I think the more Auburn fans actually sit down and listen to Alex Golesh, I think Auburn fans are more like, oh yeah, we probably got the steal of the cycle. Most Auburn fans are like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, let's just see what happens. Like, I like what I'm hearing. We've done enough research on him. We've seen what he can do, and yeah, let's see what happens. You know, maybe this in the words of Ted's and some other folks, maybe this fell into our lap. You know, maybe this did. You know what I'm saying?
Happens like
But
that sometimes.
It is what it is. So